Iniciando, é isso aí, pô. 4 dias mesmo de. Pra iniciar a live. Fazer o quê? Deixar assim mesmo. Ainda esqueci a bosta do Discord fechado. Ô, porcaria. Volto já. Prontinho, o Discord tá aberto. Hoje trazer um jogo de RPG aqui no Play 4 destravado. Tô com esses joguinhos aqui instalado. Tava pensando em trazer o Valkyrie Elysium ou o Sandland, mas vamos trazer o Trials of Mana, que é um joguinho muito bom, né? Iniciar esse bagulho aqui. Deixa eu entrar na Twitch. Fala mais, porra. Pode falar aí. Eu tomo nada. Deixar o chat do Twitch aberto aqui também. E vamos lá. Vamos ver se esse joguinho é bom mesmo. Hoje ia ser um jogo de RPG ou um jogo de história, narrativa. Aí então resolvi trazer um RPG. ficando nesse mundo de jogo Souls, tô perdendo muita coisa boa. Deixando de jogar muita coisa boa. Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana.
Normalzinho. Tá bom. Pulando aqui a biografia. Alamanca de espada, poder de ataque, defesa. Lutador veloz, sorte raro, maquiar. Yes. Lança, ataque de lança, de magia, invocações de suporte, massa.
Princess of Altena.
adventurer from Volsena. The name's Duran.
Segundo acompanhante.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Tô ligado que a equipe vai aumentando. Estátuas de mana, de prata e ouro. Para salvar seu jogo. As de ouro na história do seu HP e MP. Beleza.
In Altena, the kingdom of magicians, the true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing temperatures of the surrounding snowy lands at bay. But as the mana of the world grew weaker, so did her power. Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
Citizens, we all feel the magic draining from the land as mana weakens. For our mighty kingdom of Altena, this is of grave concern. We shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No, no, we must open the forbidden portal to the sanctuary of mana, and then we can obtain the Sword of Mana.
I thought that we tried to
Be still. Legend says the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana only appears after activating the Mana Stones throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious Mana Stone, so we expect a certain amount of resistance. We shall muster our strength and take the Mana Stones by force. Our true queen will obtain the Sword of Mana to rule her magic empire.
Long live the true queen! Glory to Altena!
Oh, come on, Jose! Please!
Hush! No need to shout, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic users in the Altanish court.
Oh, hang on! I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson.
I've told you time and time again, you cannot use magic simply by learning the steps. Your magic has not manifested because you rely on form instead of spirit.
Oh, please, not another lecture. Fine, I just won't ask for lessons anymore then. Take that.
Oh, this child.
É, Gigi.
Look, there's Victor. Hey, Victor! Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already? You know Jose complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? But please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena. With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely, Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Though she knew that the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears. Starved for attention, the princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
Ugh, I am so bored. Why does nothing ever happen around here?
Roller coaster.
Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose that's one of the dangers of war. I'm not sure, but the Crimson Wizard might be as powerful as Her Majesty the Queen now.
Oh, there you are! Your Highness, the Queen and her advisor have called for you. I will wait for you in the gardens. Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your Highness.
Rápido jardim do castelo.
This is urgent! Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea. We must go to her, Your Highness.
Your Majesty, I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the Mana Stones to gain access to the sanctuary. That is the reason for our invasion. Legend says if we activate the energy of the Mana Stones in the world, the portal will open. And we don't question legend. We shall begin with the Altenish Mana Stone.
How will you do that?
We will use a forbidden magic spell, outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter in exchange for that mana energy. However, my associate and I are too important for this sacrifice. If we use your body as a vessel for that cursed magic, your death would act as the catalyst we need to release the Mana Stone's true power.
But Mother!
You've been a useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so weak and powerless. Under these circumstances, sacrificing yourself for the spell is the most fitting end for my heir. Now come, my child.
No!
She's gone.
Porra, velho. Pior que a mãe. Querendo matá-la. Fodinha, né? Fora do castelo, velho.
Where? I'm outside the castle. But why would my mother? I can't return, but I have no idea what to do now. Wasn't there a village to the east? That might be my only option at this point.
Deixa as terras congeladas. Gabriel, meu filho, beleza, velho? Hoje um RPGzinho básico aí, Gabriel. Trials of Mana. É bom, velho. Não dá muita fé nesse jogo não, mas o jogo é legal, velho. Cansou, foi? É o fio.
It's too cold. I can't take another step. I want to go home. Please, Mother. Please.
Nada ainda, bicho? Tô aguardando tu aqui com o Hugo. Eu tô fazendo live agora, mas quando tu chegar aqui a gente testa isso aqui. Esquece do controle não, pô. O Hugo tá doidinho aí.
you in the snowfields. We brought you back to Ulrent. Please rest until you feel well. Cheery, look! Our guest woke up!
Yay! Can I play with her? Huh? Can I?
No, don't bother her. But I'll play with you.
Yay! Walk to boost my mood.
Hey, doido. É porque dizem que PlayStation 4 destravado não ganha troféu, né?
Welcome!
Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Please, give me guidance.
Sometimes people lose any last spark of hope and fall into the deepest despair. When that happens, you must go to Holy City Wendell and seek advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The Priest of Light?
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendell, child. That is your fate.
Come on! This fraud told me the same thing. Go to Wendell or whatever. All I asked was whether my next child was going to be a boy or a girl.
holy city Wendell, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in a castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe my mother will welcome me back. There's a chance, at least.
Heart heavy with the Queen's rejection, Angela left Altena as a wanted criminal with a price on her head.
Que sim, viu? Esse console aqui é foda. E não esse emulador 5. PlayStation 5 não passa de um emulador do PlayStation 4, isso sim. Vamos ver esse PS5 Pro. Por enquanto eu não vejo uma nova geração, tô cagando pra essas coisas. Eu tenho a série X.
Chad?
Mas
belongs to Ferolia.
Os jogos do TR-60
don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ele fez, que tem muito jogo Day One, vai ficar jogando.
Ferolia's forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
Oh, come on! Now how am I supposed to get to it? I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't like the look of these beastmen at all.
Não, é bom que eu vou mandar esse áudio pra Hugo, porque o Hugo ele vai mexer no punhão.
break! What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons? If this is a joke, I ain't laughing. Come on, these beast guys are reaching for a fight! Not sure if I can beat them all on my own, even if I had more weapons. A headache.
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
If it's easier to sneak around at night, I'll just go to the inn and rest until then. I am not about to risk my complexion by staying up all night.
Chegar lá na frente, começar a ver os extras, bichos, e o negócio acho que toda batalha
put up a barrier. I never learned how to dispel this. I need to find someone who can break the spell.
dele também. Jogos de antigamente reagia tudo, água, com tudo, e hoje em dia é cada rabuja. Você deu valor ao jogo assim, né?
I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
welcome.
Ei, Rui! E aí, meu filho? Jogando aquele velho Trials of Mana. RPG é muito bom, velho. Que joguinho bom, velho.
Huh? What's that? A light?
Muito bom, pô. Eu só tava subestimando esse jogo, mas é muito bom, velho. Fiquei na dúvida entre Valkyrie Elysium ou esse jogo aqui pra jogar hoje. Porque hoje é dia de jogo de RPG ou jogo de narrativa. Aí fiz, não, vou trazer um de RPG hoje. Semana que vem eu trago um de narrativa. E ficou assim variando. Mas esse joguinho aqui me surpreendeu, velho. Muito bom, velho.
What? That weird light was definitely magical. Maybe if I follow it, I'll find the mage who cast it.
E tu como é que tá, velho? Tá jogando o que atualmente? Porque tá cheio de jogo aí no Xbox que eu tô ligado.
You'll regret this! Double slash!
Jogando Halo no Xbox e no Steam Deck tá jogando Sega CD. Aí tá certo. Eu tô cheio de jogo aqui também de Sega CD, velho, mas nem sei o que é que eu jogo, velho. Pode ser até um depois, tá trazendo um joguinho de Sega CD, velho. Daytona, Sega Rally. Sega Rally é do Sega CD não, tô viajando, pô. Tem Dreamcast. Eu vou até ver o que é que eu tenho de Sega CD aqui, velho. Tem um jogo pra cacete de Sega CD também, velho. Agora eu tenho que estou agitando meu emulador sem medo. Vai jogar o Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. É bom pra cacete. Que jogo. Ah, é foda, pô. A música desse jogo aqui são foda demais, velho. E esse 4, beleza, velho? Então começa quanto C4? Tô parada. Ai. Ué, filho. Porra de estátua é essa? Não tô entendendo. E aí, Andrei, beleza? Não entendi, velho. Tem alguma coisa pra fazer aqui, eu tô fora. Que viagem, velho, é pra fazer alguma coisa aqui, eu não sei. Que bugou, velho. Eu não duvido nada ter bugado, velho. Deixa eu fechar o jogo e abrir de novo. Eu acho que bugou, velho. Eu não duvido nada. Eu acho que bugou mesmo, velho. Tá dando nem comando ali, velho. Já é dali mesmo. Que viagem foi essa, velho? É não, Wander. Bugou, velho. Aquela estátua ali você interage. Tu nunca jogasse esse jogo aí, pô. Pra tá resenhando isso. É foda, velho. Pessoal que estiver na live aí, deixa aquele like aí pra ajudar.
Trials of Mana.
Bora, continua. Tá jogo. É foda, né, Rui? Perdido, velho. Logo eu, velho. Tô perdido em jogo de RPG. Existe isso? Tu não me conhece meu, velho. Estátua de novo ali. Deixa eu matar os bichinhos. E aí eu ganho. Essa foi boa, velho. Ah, tu sabe, Roy, que desde as antigas todo jogo de RPG não fica nada, velho. Fica forte logo de cara, senão o cara passa uns perrengues lá na frente e dá desgraça, velho. Olha a estátua de novo, aqui que eu vou tocar em tu, nojento. Caiu ali, ó. Pega lá do baú. Com rima. Lá. Engraçado.
Are you hurt?
I'm alright.
É assim mesmo.
Who are you?
I'm Angela, a magician from Altena. I saw the light from the story's end.
I see.
A pena.
I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendell. I can't fly any further on my own.
That is where I'm headed, so I don't mind taking you with me. But there's a barrier around the cavern. I think we're stuck here for now.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait. That came from Astoria. What happened? I need to go back.
Oh, we need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Whoa, wait, what?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Ah! Her voice is in my head?
Hurry!
Fine.
So, why are you heading to Wendell?
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm looking for answers.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
What happened? Where is everyone?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
How terrible.
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendell is in danger.
Essa parte não ficou com tradução não tem legenda não, que viagem. já fui, já.
On my way to Wendell, but there's something blocking off Cascade Cavern.
Oh, well, actually...
Huh? You've got a ferry that can help? Oh, that's what the light over the forest was! Sounds like things are getting interesting around here. So, what's your business in Wendell? Oh, I see. Sounds like you had it rough. Me? Oh, I'm Durant, a soldier from Bolsena.
Não sabe que ela é a ideia do torno.
Duran, hey, you're up. Pull yourself together.
Commence the final match for the Sword Mastery Tournament Youth Division. Combatants, forward!
I'll break you like a dry noodle.
Give it a try. I dare you.
Begin!
About time I took you down a peg, bruiser. Almost done. I can do this.
I forfeit. I forfeit.
Hold your weapons! We have our new champion, Duran! You've come far in your training, lad.
Duran, soldier from Bolsena, Kingdom of the Plains. His father Loki, the Golden Knight and friend to the Hero King Richard, went missing when the young soldier was but a child. His mother succumbed to sickness and grief, leaving him and his younger sister Wendy to their Aunt Stella. Like his father before him, the boy could not deny the pull of the blade. From a young age, he outshone all other swordsmen, and eventually came to be in service to the king himself.
Man, I'm beat.
Hang in there. The next shift is on its way. I'll do one more round in the meantime.
Mazela, tá na mazela, velho. Tá de guarda, é uma mazela da porra.
Papa, where are you going?
Off to slay some dragons. The fearsome beast known as the Dragon Lord is the strongest of its kind. But don't worry. His Highness and I won't lose. Now, take care of your mother and sister while I'm gone. Understood, son?
I will. Bye-bye.
Madam, your husband, Loki, he took a blow meant for me, causing both him and the Dragon Lord to fall into the depths of an abyss. My men and I searched the area for a week, but to no avail. We could not find Loki.
I see. He fulfilled his duties as the Golden Knight until the very end. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted.
Simone, my lady!
Oh, não, né? Oh, não, hein?
Oh, Stella. How could you let your illness go untreated for so long, Simone?
If Loki knew I was ill, he would have neglected his duties for my sake. I just couldn't hold him back like that.
You're both such fools.
Stella, my children.
Do not fret, Simone. I will take care of them as if they were my own.
You have my thanks.
Simone?
Shouldn't be sleeping on the job. Come on, don't give in! What happened here? Huh? What's that?
Temos aquele bicho, velho. Salvar.
You are sharper than you look.
What's so funny?
The fact that you are considered the best fighter in this miserable castle. I think it's time I show you how powerless you really are.
No more talking!
What senile old fool would entrust the security of the castle to a child? Oh, my apologies. You work for the king, do you not?
What? Don't you dare insult His Majesty!
finishing blow!
Someone infiltrated the castle! Find them!
Huh. Seems you'll live another day. No matter. If all the king can boast is soldiers of your caliber, we can take this kingdom anytime we choose.
É massa, Andrei. Eu tô no último match do Elden Ring, velho. E hoje eu não joguei, não. Talvez eu zero ele amanhã de manhã. Termina logo a DLC. E aí eu vou embarcar em outro jogo.
Last night, an unknown wizard managed to penetrate our defenses. The soldiers on duty were no match for him. Duran was the only survivor.
Provavelmente eu faço uma live de...
Witnesses say the man was wearing a red cloak. It has to be that Altanish cur, the Crimson Wizard.
7 às 10.
You mean Altana sent a spy?
É domingo, eu deixo
No honor among a lot of them. We should mount a full-scale attack on their forces before they sneak in again. Who's with me?
Right! Hold! There is no definitive proof that Altana sent the intruder, nor would they have reason to attack our kingdom in the first place. We cannot act rashly. Whoever attacked last night got past our defenses and some of our best soldiers. If we act hastily, we could fall into our enemy's trap. First, we must strengthen the castle's defenses and increase the guard. Then we shall send our own spies into Altanish territory.
Yes, sir.
But why would the true queen of Altana attack Valsena of all places?
Boa esse RPG, velho. Pessoal que estiver aí na live, assistindo a live, deixa aquele like aí. Se puder, se inscreve aí no canal para fortalecer. E segue o link aí lá na Twitch. Se der, para dar aquela ajuda também em todos os canais. Tanto aqui no YouTube como na Twitch. Sendo que o principal é no YouTube.
Curses. Curse it all.
Hey! Your wounds haven't healed yet. You should be in bed, silly.
Red, whatever, just... Just let him...
Are you listening to me?
Levou um pau, né, meu filho? Eles não caíram fodão.
Stop whining and listen! I hate you!
É, tá simultâneo onde?
Wait!
Explore a cidade ao redor. Beleza.
Whining, huh? Walk around town might clear my head some.
Tem monte de pontos pra ir. Vamos logo aqui. Deixa eu ver se tu tem plantinha dele. Aqui tem um item. Vamos pegando tudo. Tem um baú ali. Aqui. Eu acho que tem mais itens, mas eu vou logo aqui. Podemos ficar tranquilos quando o próprio castelo para o Senna foi assaltado. Tem aqui uma árvore. Tem outro baú aqui. Não tem nada, tem mais um item aqui. Pega aqui. Tem outro item aqui. Meu filho, pega.
Welcome, young man. This shop is for reading fortunes. Your pinched face tells me you have a lot on your mind, son.
My what?
People's lives are 99% destiny, but the rest of your future is always shaped by your will. It is up to you to decide. We call that final 1% hope.
Come now. Anyone can see you bear a great burden. Let this old bird set you on the right path.
Fortunes? Why would I trust my fate to something like that? All I believe in is strength. But I'll listen to what you have to say if you tell me how to become more powerful.
Manners, you oaf! No need for rudeness. To become more powerful, you must head to Holy City Wendell. The Priest of Light can teach you how to switch your class.
My class?
Son, you listen and you listen good. Even a clueless fighter like yourself can eventually change to a better class. Now get out of my shop.
Prepare para sua jornada.
Switching classes, huh? It means I can defeat that crimson jerk. He'll do anything. Well, better head to Wendell and see what all this fuss is about. lousy, conniving, murderous Crimson Wizard is dead meat. I won't let him get away. Not again. I won't come back until he's finished. I won't. Sorry, Wendy. Aunt Stella. I really am.
Wait!
Aunt Stella.
Here. I know you already have a bronze sword, but take this instead.
Is this?
This is the sword your father used when he was a young man. Back in the day, he even won the tournament with it, against the young king himself.
Oh.
Now be off. I'll explain the situation to Wendy, don't worry. Be sure to stop by the castle to see the king before you leave. He's waiting to hear from you.
How does he know?
Don't be silly. He knew your father. Of course, the son of Loki would want to travel the world. I, too, knew this day would come. I've raised you as if you were my own son, after all.
Thanks, Aunt Stella. I'll be back. I promise.
I see you're planning a journey, Durant.
Your Majesty! Forgive me. It was my weakness that allowed the enemy to escape so easily. I wish to atone for my mistakes. I cannot forgive the wizard for what he did. For the first time in my life, I was utterly powerless. He not only defeated me, he insulted you, my king! He must pay for this. I do not plan to return home until he has answered for these crimes. I cannot.
Acknowledged. You have my blessing on your journey.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
His resolve is truly admirable. I fear that perhaps he was raised too proud, but I see that he is just like his father at that age.
Beleza, mano. Quando tu estiver chegando por aqui, tu dá o toque que eu chamo Jogo. Eu tô em live agora e eu acredito que daqui a pouco eu termino, tá ligado? Eu acho que quando tu chegar eu termino isso. Eu encerro por aqui. Beleza? Eu vou esperar tu chegar. Vai. Ah, deixa o Valsena. Vou mandar logo isso aqui para o vídeo aí. Fica de olho, é isso que eu vou só encerrar aqui quando ele estiver perto de chegar. Ele já tá largando, ele tá lá como esse carro fodido hoje. Mas já pegou o controle, já fez vídeo e tudo. Muito bom, mas tá que pariu, velho. Subiste meu jogo. Stone Split. Rapidinho, deixa eu ajeitar aqui. Cara aí, propaganda de merda. Tem bateria aí no celular de boa. Joguinho bom da porra, velho. Dá vontade de parar, velho. Aí, adorei o jogo, velho.
Just you wait, Crimson Wizard. I ain't gonna stop until I'm more than powerful enough to take you down. You won't get away with this. I will defeat you.
Meu bravo, meu bravo.
Duran, bested by the Crimson Wizard, nearly lost confidence in his skills. He set out for Holy City Wendell to gain the strength to overcome his failings.
Meio viajou fazendo seu treinamento, assim como a menina, para ficar mais forte. Fazer sua jornada.
Wow, that sounds terrible. This wizard of yours wouldn't happen to be the Crimson Wizard, would he?
Wait. You know him?
Duh. I mean, he's part of the Altanish court, and I'm the heir to the throne. But don't get me wrong. I don't have anything to do with him. He's the jerk who drove me out of the kingdom, after all.
Oh! Sorry. I didn't realize. Then, what's up with that wizard anyway? I mean, who is he?
It's complicated. Years back, he couldn't use magic either, like me. Our teacher, Jose, was at his wit's end. But then suddenly, he was able to wield incredible power. Now, the Crimson Wizard acts as the Queen's chief advisor. And to top it off, he doesn't even call me by my royal title. Can you believe that? Ooh, it makes me so mad.
An incredibly powerful wizard, huh? Well, I'm gonna be the best swordsman in Volsena. He won't stand a chance. In any case, I'm on my way to Wendell too, so guess that makes us travel companions, huh?
Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier. There. You should be fine now.
To travel this far by yourself.
I'm a soldier from Volsena myself. Don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good with sword. The monsters around here aren't so tough.
That's encouraging. Let's head to Wendell.
So, I can take a break and leave the fighting to you, right?
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
You wish. Of course you won.
Pretendo continuar ele em live mesmo, daqui mesmo. Vou tirar mais tempo pra jogar ele. Adorei o jogo, velho. Tá? Parece um joguinho bom, velho. Que RPG bom, velho. Vou dar uma olhada aqui. É isso aí. é isso aí, pessoal. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Agradeço a todo mundo que chegou aí na live, deu aquela força aí. Tinha 6 ou 7 assistindo. Valeu mesmo pela força aí a todo mundo. O Kaique, que sempre tá aí online. Andrei, Gabriel sempre chega. Rui também. O Pirata não veio hoje porque a filha dele tá aqui. Tá por aqui por casa. Estão assistindo alguma coisa, jogando algo. Mas amanhã pela manhã, se eu não fizer live amanhã pela manhã, eu vou fazer pela noite, lá para as 19 horas. Se eu fizer amanhã de manhã, eu faço das 9 às 11, o meio-dia. Mas eu acredito que eu deixo para a noite mesmo, das 19 horas até cansar, até enjoar, até as 10, 11 horas. E aí vai. Aí eu vejo qual é o joguinho bom pra gente jogar, ou então posso até continuar esse jogo aí mesmo. Tá bom? Valeu aí, pessoal. Que deixou aquele like também, que se inscreveu aí na Twitch, que tem um link aí também do canal. E se pôde se inscrever aqui no YouTube, que é meu canal principal. Valeu aí a todo mundo. Uma boa noite, um ótimo final de semana para todos. E fui.